Boom, boom. This is Kendra. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. I guess Soul Land Reloaded up today. So not a whole lot going on. We got a Immortal Herb event going on, as you can see right here. So make sure you participate in this. Open up some chests, get some of these, the Jade Snake, and you get some Shadow. These are really good right here. And then you want to get some of the heavy stuff. You can get the Heaven and Earth Essence. Works out as well. Basic setting format. One actually that they do is the customization shop. This is an excellent event. I have already purchased these three. You see, 21 diamonds, 2022 diamonds is 6,666. And I'm going to go ahead and actually snatch up this one. I was going to wait to see how many diamonds I had left. I thought they might pop up. The item event, but they didn't pop it up. So this looks like is what they put up in its place. Because normally around this time is when they let you build up a large amount of diamonds, and then they throw in a time limited buy is what it's called. But it doesn't look like we're going to get the time limit. It looks like they gave us this customization shop, and this is really good because you can purchase. You get to purchase 3 items. So this is the first one. Second, any one of these items, and there's really good items in here. The first one here is especially difficult. I'm actually working on building up the things, but the second one, you definitely want to get these Doomstones. As I've said before, Doomstones are an extremely important part of enlightenment for your actual Sawbones. So you definitely want to make sure that you do get as much. Anytime you can get your hands on a large stack of Doomstones, you definitely want to do this. This right here is actually a whole enlightenment in one setup. And then last but not least, you can get anything. You got Awakening Branches here. All this stuff is obtainable within the store, but you want to get the large. You're going to be having hidden weapons at all the time. So get some of the Awakening Divine Wood, complete that, and then purchase that for 8,000. It's going to take me down to 19,404. But these are good because now we can do some enhancements on our actual. Trying to get those soul bones up for the actual pleasement. They've got. I got everything up in gold 4s here in terms of that, but I want to get these up a little bit. So it takes a really long time because you can't get these anywhere except in an event. So anytime you can snatch them up in an event and you do the upgrade, you have to fill in all the slots. So let's go ahead. We're going to need 4 more, but I'm going to go ahead and throw them. I think it's going to be probably going to need about 20 or so to fill up the slots. So this is the lower wing. So let's go ahead and make a lower ring with 20. So basically all you need to do is you just need to go into the actual thing and just use this Sea God lower wings. We'll just go ahead and do 20 of them. I think that should be enough to do it twice. I might have to throw in some more, but we'll take a look and see here. So we got the Sea God, and then we go to the lower wing upgrade. As you can see, pop it. I was only 14. I thought it was going to be 16. And then upgrade it again, and this will complete the actual starring of it and make the star fill in. And as you can see, it's a pretty good jump. It's all what I like about it, and what I've been starting to focus is because it's an entire team buff, team hit points, team PDEF. You get a direct number, and then you get a percentage. The percentage is really nice. So yeah, definitely gonna bump up the BP about 3 million there. Plus we get some new because I have both sets start up, which is the reason I wanted to. I've got that. So yeah, it takes a really long time. I'm hoping that when they come out with the Triple S characters here, after they come out, they'll be coming out with Wu here any time now. We should be seeing her event sometime here with sometime either probably be beginning of the week, most likely. It might be the end of the week, but I'm thinking it's going to be probably closer to the middle of the week, probably up around when if they do have a Labor Day event. And as you know, she's the last new character that will be introduced in SS Plus format. After that, they're going to be starting with the Triple S characters. And that is what the future will be, is all Triple S characters. So I'm assuming that after that, with the triple S characters, I'm probably going to have some type of upgrade, possibly a new level of hidden weapon, new level of spirit soul. You know, probably because right now they've got SS plus on all of those items. So my assumption is they'll probably, I don't know, maybe they'll just go triple S items. I'm not sure what the plan what the plan holds for that. We do know about the triple S characters. We've already got the list, so it's not any surprise. Die, if you're a Mubai fan, Die Mubai, then you'll be happy because he's the first triple S character that will be released. So he was the free to play character. He's the one that all players got. The first SS he was given to you in the 14-day event. Whenever you make a new account, you go into the 14-day event in which you're able to obtain him. It's similar to they have it pop up every now and then for some of the actual pieces of that particular 14-day event that you were not successful in doing when it was out. They throw it back up. Every now and then it'll pop up. You'll see it up here, and it's a chance to complete any of those particular items or sections that you failed to get on the initial. Because when you're doing it in the initial, you're a new player. You don't quite have any SS plus characters. Your team's not. Teams are rather weak in terms of survivability and damage, and you have to complete all these particular levels and raise them up. And it's difficult when you're a new character to actually do that because you don't have the mats or the gold. So it's really for that first 2 weeks you're actually hitting it pretty hard. So, and a lot of times you don't complete it completely. Okay, you come up a little bit short. You miss one item or two items. Maybe from the second or third day. You'll complete 1, 2, 3, 4 days, 5 days, but the 6 and 7 days you don't quite you miss one or two of those particular items and you don't get the shards for it. Okay, they brought it back and they'll throw the item. They'll throw that icon up here on the desktop and you'll be able to click on it and complete those items. Because if you've still been playing the game, you'll clearly have the requirements now. I was way past the requirements that I needed, but I had actually completed all of those. I think there was only one item that I didn't complete. The actual new count creation event is fairly easy in this game. Some game makes it really difficult, and there are a few games. It's one of the ways that you can tell whether or not it's going to be a free-to-play game compared to a play-to-win game. Is there is it going to cost any money to complete that new account creation event? They're going to give you a free character, and if you don't really, if you can do it just from a free-to-play perspective, that generally means that the game's probably going to be a little bit more free-to-play than it is going to be pay-to-win. That's not true in some cases. Immediately after that event ends, they go and complete Rampage and destroy the game. Now, I've had several games do that before, where they intentionally waited 3, 4, 5 months after the game's release, get people hooked on it, and then start changing the format, making things pay to win that were free to play. So, and when that happens, I immediately drop the game. But Soulland's been excellent. They have done nothing of the sort. Everything's been free to obtain. If you just want to wait a little bit longer, you can spend money and you can get things a lot faster. But in terms of actually putting anything behind a paywall, I haven't really done that as of yet. But yeah, so definitely want to take part customization shop. I'd purchase them all if you got the diamonds, because this is some really good stuff. Okay, it's going to be ending, so you want to make sure you participate in it. We'll have some new events up tomorrow, and we can go over that. Other than that, there's really not a whole lot going on. The standard weekly events, you've got the active wheel. Make sure you clear this, of course, over the weekend. Wrong T is going to be ending here pretty soon, so make sure you participated in that. You want to try to get the 5 or 6 in that, if at all possible. Always, of course, do the battle pass, and of course, always the Heaven Dew Festival, as that right there gives you 40 shards, 30 shards of regular, 10, 20, 30, and then 10 SS shards, which can be used to do your divine skills on your other characters, which is used to completing those divine skills increases the handbook, which is a buff to your entire account. So it's definitely something that you want to try to do. So try to complete your divine skills for the S's, and that's one of the quickest ways to do it is simply through that. So yeah, we should be having the Woo event, and of course the Woo event will of course introduce the Soulmaster sale. Inside of that shop will be the final 20 that we need to complete Sea God Tengsan. And that will be able, that 20 shards, and you'll be able to collect, and then you'll be able to summon him. Okay, and then 4 weeks after that, we should most likely see 4 to 6 weeks. You should see the SSS characters coming out, and we'll of course do numerous videos on that. We'll of course I'll save up some shards, and we'll go ahead and see exactly how many shards it takes. I assume it's of course going to be more S shards than it was for the SS Plus characters, would be my assumption. Also, but it does use S shards. We have had confirmation from some people who play on the China server about that, so there shouldn't be any change in terms of that. So yeah, Heaven Do, of course, and the active wheel. Make sure that you participate in that as well. Everything else is pretty much standard, and you just want to make sure that you keep up active on everything. Mystery chest, you can watch little videos for that. Okay. Don't forget Super Monday. Log in on Saturday, log in on Sunday. 30 minutes over the weekend. It should be easy. And then of course worship in the arena. Okay, you have to do that 2 days. So you log into the arena. You log in today at worship, that'll give you your 10. Log in tomorrow, worship, that'll give you 20. You only need 12. So basically, it should be fairly easy to knock that out. And that's anywhere usually between 5 to 700, or actually between 5 and 800. I got 804, I think, last time. So anywhere between 5 and 800. It's free diamonds. Okay, you don't have to do anything. You'll be able to claim it on Monday. So I'm not sure if anything interesting is going to drop on Monday. Okay, Monday is Labor Day here in the States. I'm not sure if they'll have any type of Labor Day event. I think they did last year, but it wasn't a Labor Day. I think there's a Labor Day in Asia, and it's not the same as the Labor Day here in the States. So they had a Labor Day event, but it was not on the it wasn't on the correct date that matched here today. So I don't think we're going to see anything special on Monday, even though that's technically a holiday, like here in the States. It's a federal holiday. So I'm not sure if anything's going to happen on that. But here we'll see in a couple days here. I mean, Saturday right now. But yeah, everybody has Monday off over here in the States. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. But if they have something, hooray. If they don't, no big deal. All right. So yeah, get in there, knock that out. The anime-related event's still up. If you didn't finish that, go ahead and finish it. Gives you some glimpses of the actual anime if you did not if you've not watched it, so you get an idea of what it was. It was very, as I've said before multiple times, it's not written very well because they obviously did not get an English speaker to do the translation. It's obviously a Chinese speaker translating it in translating the subtitles, and they don't do a very good job. Okay, but it's drawn exceedingly well. They use that the new style type animation, so it's really well drawn, a really visually impressive anime. But yeah, just like it's a lot of the animes that we get from China, Japan's gotten really good about it, and because Japan uses a lot of their translators, the ones they do the subtitles and whatnot, are actually English and Japanese speaking. They speak both languages fluently, so they can actually put those little, the its, these, those words that make a sentence sound normal to us. They know to interject that in automatically. They don't. The ones that are doing the subtitles for the Chinese, they're not. So it doesn't sound. Some things sound a little weird. Okay. Well, they don't sound weird because they're speaking Chinese, but they the subtitle on the bottom it doesn't read properly. It reads a little askew, but it's not bad. It's not. You can still understand everything. Okay, it's not constant. It's just every now and then you'll see something scroll across the bottom of the screen that doesn't make complete. You can make sense of it, but it doesn't sound grammatically accurate. That's what I'm saying. But from a visual perspective, it's very, very well drawn, and the story and it's an excellent story, very original. I mean, it's got that, it's got the imperial China type, medieval China type feel to it, but at the same time, it's about uh, you know the Seoul Dulu, the Seoul Hall, and associated with that, and so it's got a chance. It's extremely original, which makes it very, very interesting, and it's a good story. They've got a bunch of episodes. I mean, I think they're up into I think they're close to 300 episodes, so it's been really long running. But yeah, that's where it's at. So that's what we're going to be seeing with some of these newer characters coming a little bit later in the actual anime. But we'll do reviews on them and we'll take a look at them. I'm sure they're going to be good characters, and there'll be a chance to get us to look. Sea God Tank San is exceedingly he's a very good character. I've heard a lot of OPs. I've heard Wu's a little bit OP too. It's not surprising as well, but we'll have to see when they come out, and we'll do a video, of course, on it. And I'll probably do a video tomorrow if something interesting pops. I'm really hoping we'll get the Wu event, but haven't heard any words on that yet. All right, so yeah, just get in there. Customization shot. Remember to do that before it closes, and also remember to take part in the Immortal Herb event over the weekend, and we'll see if anything pops for the Labor Day event here in the States. All right. So again, thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll see the bell. Click on it. You get notified each time I drop a video. Kendrick coming at you from the corner, signing out.